Hi everyone, this is Jamela over at Viva La Vintage for your home. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrift and Famous. I would love for you to join the Thrift Squad, so go ahead and click that subscribe button and you'll get all the videos and be inspired on how you can decorate your home on a budget. In today's video, we are talking about my yard. Now, my backyard has gone through several changes, but I usually wait until the middle of summer to try to get a hold of things, and this year I'm so happy to say that I started early. Now you know that I'm all about trying to find as much as thrifted things or free things that I can use in my yard. Starting with those rocks that you saw. These field rocks was given to me. I just had to go to the field and pick them and have them delivered. And it was actually an experience, but I got enough rocks to go all around my landscaping around the house. And then a couple years ago, me and a friend of mine, Chris, we decided to create a path in my yard. So that was a blessing. And that was a project that we worked on. And I'm so glad we finally did that. And it turned out really, really good. And I used to have a gazebo back there, and I loved having it. But after having 3 of them back there, it's time for me to just get rid of the gazebos. I didn't want it anymore because, you know, the canvas, the cloth on top, it just got dirty and ugly and dipping, and I just got fed up with it. So out with the gazebos, and from now on I'm just going to have just open chairs out there. Now, while I had the gazebo, I had pallets underneath it as the floor, and then I had nailed some wood down so it could be flat. So when I took the gazebo away, the pallets were still there. So I needed to get rid of that. My goal was to make a patio where the gazebo once was. Initially, I was going to do the cobblestone again like I did for the pathway until I saw piles of granite when I went to go pick out my countertops. And that was free, so I made a pile. I was bringing some home every day after work. And then last summer, I was supposed to work on it. However, I decided to work on this fire pit and paint that, and I did some other painting projects, so I never got around to doing that. And painting that fire pit, the grill, black was the best thing that I could have done. I love how it turned out, and I made the flower bed around it just to give it a little bit of more, you know, something to it. And also I painted the white lattice around the deck. I painted that black, and then I had another bottom portion painted added, so I got to paint that next. So now we cleaned out the area on where the gazebo was, got the pallets up, and we started laying down the granite. I have to admit that my super guy Jake is the one that helped me with this. Well, actually, you know what? He did it for me. I just kind of gave whatever. He knew what I wanted to do, and he just went with it. So the granite was free, and then he went down and got sand to lay down, and he got that from the area where we have our water, what do you call the little lake or whatever, and he got the sand for free. So this project, laying this, was actually supply-wise free. I'm so happy we got a jump start on it because now everything is starting to grow in, and it's looking pretty decent back there. Now, my yard is not a place where I kind of sit out in all the time, but I do get a lot of shade from this huge maple tree in my neighbor's yard, thanks to them. But it does look pretty welcoming back there, and with the azaleas blooming and everything starting to come up, it looks pretty welcoming back there, and that's pretty much what I wanted to accomplish. So believe it or not, I am glad that this project is done, and I just have one little, like I said, I got to paint the lattice at the bottom of the around the deck. I'm going to paint that. That's my last project, and pretty much I'm going to say my yard is done. So it has come a long, long way from when we first bought the house and moved down here, because this is the view of the yard before. And little by little, I made changes, and I added flowers and continue growing my beds with the rock, and I put the rocks around each bed. So it has grown a lot, and I made it a point to plant perennials around, so I didn't have to keep going in the ground over and over again. And in my next video, I'm going to take you on a tour of the plants that I do have that's in my yard. Thank you again for watching. Please drop me a comment, like, and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again. Bye.